Hi guys, it is J.London. I'm piecing in. How are you guys? Welcome to the podcast without the podcast. Let's talk about it. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. If you guys don't know me, I'm J.London. I'm 23 years old. I talk about all the things that you don't want to talk about. I also have another show called Black and Educated that's a little more visual. It's more feasting for the eyes, so if you guys want to check that out. If you guys haven't subscribed, please make sure that you guys do subscribe already. If you want to, you don't have to. Londonfam, before we jump in, make sure you guys grab a cup of coffee or tea, whatever you like. I got a shot of espresso, so I'm just gonna take that down real quick. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. I'm not the type to say I told you so, but I told you so. I told y'all. Alright, there was mad hate under my Proud Boys video. If you guys have not seen my Proud Boys video, make sure you guys check that out. It's part of the hashtag Black and Educated series, but here's a sneak peek of it. Just degrade and be misogynistic and speak their shit. Now, they're going off the basis of like their First and Second Amendment, right to bear arms, freedom of speech. So when they be saying all this stuff, they be like, oh, it's my freedom of speech, it's my right. And I'm like, yeah, it is your right to be a fucking idiot. Like, the stuff that they be saying. In that video, I give you the history of the Proud Boys. I tell you who Gavin McInnes is, who's the original creator of the Proud Boys, and how that all came about. And, I also throw some words in there like fascist, Nazi, how they're giving me some weird, violent vibes, etc., etc., etc. And people were like, blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. But then we go to what happened at the Capitol, and all that violence, and all that turmoil, all that chaos, the bigotry, the idiocracy that happened. Kind of sounds like what I was talking about. Make sure you guys please check that out. Make sure if you guys are checking that out from this video, leave a comment and say, hashtag let's talk about it, send me here, I don't know. The new president of the Proud Boys, which his name is Enrique Tarrio, made a post. By the way, this was all planned. This whole thing, this whole riot, etc. was planned. But he made this post that is very scary that I want you to check out. But this shit is alarming as hell. And I just want to know, first of all, Enrique Tarrio, he got arrested 2 days before being able to show up to the riot because he had firearms, amongst other things. He also, a week prior from the riots, burned a BLM banner because he has so much hate towards us. I don't know. I honestly, like, I'm making this video and all that stuff, but, like, realistically, I'm confused at this point because, I'm looking down at like my reference points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just like, every time I read it, I'm just like, wow, like, y'all feel real, like, y'all really feel oppressed. For the people that were present, why are you guys, what is the purpose of this? What is your end goal? Your kids are gonna see this.
Let's go! Fuck this shit! We tell you dude, you back the fuck off! You back off!
Police are squabbling with protesters. Oh, there we go.
And next time we come back, we won't be peaceful. Yeah!
What's interesting about that is that the U.S. Capitol building has its own 2,000 person police department, to secure everything and to make sure everything is okay. Where were they that day? I don't know. Lord knows. The captain of the police department said that a lot of them had coronavirus or they were exposed to coronavirus. Therefore, that's why there wasn't as many officers present that day or security. I just think it's mighty, mighty weird how there was just one African-American officer right downstairs to that main door, and how as soon as you see a crowd trying to push in, why wasn't there reinforcement right away? Just like there was for BLM, just for like George Floyd protests, all of that good stuff. The other thing about this is that like some of the videos that you see, a lot of them were in street gear. There was not one officer in riot gear. Regular street gear. Some of them looked like they were the ones that ride a bike with the yellow jacket. You know, those officers that you really don't take seriously. That's what most of them look like, you know? That is some bullshit, and that is the example of some white privilege, because for BLM, the National Guard was present, martial law was almost called, all of this good shit, you know what I'm saying? But when people who feel so oppressed but have had such beautiful privilege in their life come in and throw a fucking tantrum in the middle of the White House, they don't get the same treatment as we do. How much sense does that make? Does it make any sense? Or am I tripping? No, real quick, I want to talk about this video right here. There was this, I want to call her the B word, but there was this lady, right?
She said police sprayed her with mace, but she lied to us.
I put inside and they pushed me out and they maced me.
Look at the towel in her hand.
My name is Elizabeth.
I hate to do this. She put inside the towel an onion. She was rubbing her eyes with an onion.
Y'all, first of all, her face did not look like she got maced. And second of all, she really does have an onion. And you know how onions make you cry? Now, I did read the Daily Mail and like this whole article, which I'm going to be posting right down below, that they're confused themselves as to why she has an onion. And also, when you get maced, you know, white people turn red as a tomato. So I don't understand how she, whatever, but y'all, another thing that tickled me about this is that like how there's this video right here.
Kimberly!
Yes, have the courage to do the right thing. Fight!
Thank you guys. Just really appreciate all the love and support. It's pretty amazing.
And you see Trump and his team of people, Melania, all those motherfuckers, watching this go down, and Gloria is playing like, Gloria. They're viewing this as though this is victory, as this is gonna win them something. Like, this is gonna change the win that Joe Biden has gotten. And it's just fucking crazy. And it's sad, and it's scary. And I just want to know, I honestly want to know, like, why do white people feel so oppressed and battered into a corner and, you know, like, explain. My shit is how you see the officers when they got there and they're trying to control everything. Everything got calmed down by like 7 o'clock. You see them escorting people out. What happened with the rubber bullets? Shields. Beating with the batons. Gas bombs, pepper spray and masks. What the fuck? That just shows that they don't give a fuck about us, honestly. But y'all, I want to talk about this group that I don't honestly know how to pronounce. It's called QAnon. I think it's Canon or Quanon, not sure. But I did go across this TikTok on Twitter. Check it out.
The other side.
Hold the line, Patriots, because God wins.
Awesome, man.
For those of you that don't know who Q is the highest levels of the military and the intelligence community in the United States, disseminating above top secret information to patriots in our republic so that we can take back our country from communists and globalists who have infiltrated our government at some of the highest levels and some of the lowest levels in the case of pollsters. And they're trying to bring down our country from within so they can create a new world order and a one world government where America is wiped off the map and they try to trump our Constitution with international law. But it ain't going to happen because Q, being the antithesis of the deep state, has woken up the American public. Q has woken up the American patriot. And united we stand and we will not fall. Where we go one, we go all.
Nice.
This group, Quanon, is a wide-ranging, completely unfounded theory that says that President Trump is waging a secret war against elite, Satan-worshipping pedophiles in a government, business, and the media. Trump is leading this conspiracy into revealing to the world who these pedophiles are in government and in Hollywood, etc. Q group believers have speculated that this fight will lead to a day of reckoning where prominent people such as former presidential candidate Hillary Clinton will be arrested and executed. This group started in October when an anonymous user put a series of posts in the message board of 4chan claiming he has a level of U.S. security approval known as Q clearance. All those posts were very pro-Trump and they explained a lot of weird shit. I'm gonna leave an article right down below. Make sure you check it out. I'm gonna title it Q clearance. But I just think that group is very weird and how they depict the downfall of former President Hillary Clinton and how, the satanic part and the worshiping and the pedophilia, it's all very, very weird. And I just think it's weird how many groups have been created, not only on white supremacy, but on different conspiracy theories. And what if these conspiracy theories end up being true? That's some scary shit, y'all. So y'all, Mayor Bowser extended the security all the way till January 21st through the inauguration because members of white supremacist groups and Proud Boys, the Q group, etc. said they're coming back. And next time they won't show mercy. And I just want to let that be a group of black people or minorities, protesting, peacefully protesting. And it would have been, first of all, I wouldn't have done that, but it would have been a massacre. It would have been a tragedy. I hate when people ask or downplay shit or try to sit there and argue the situation and say, well, they tried their best, but it was too many people. It's bullshit. You see the color of my brown skin, you shoot. You see the color of white skin, you let go. You see people saying the most out-of-pocket things, and they're fine. But we protest for Ahmaud Arbery, George Floyd, Rayshard Brooks, Breonna Taylor, Trayvon Martin, and we're wild. America has become a place that's a joke. I have a friend in Indonesia and I asked her, how is it? Like, what do you guys think of us? And she's like, we still love you, but it's really bad from looking from the outside. And I was just like, girl, I know, this is fucking crazy. I have more videos coming up this week. If you have any topics, any stories, any subjects, any cases you want me to talk about, please, please, please let me know. Let's have a conversation down below. If you feel like I messed up on anything, make sure you comment down below. Let's educate each other. And y'all, if you see anyone going through a rough time, especially right now, give them a hug, give them a high five, wear a mask, tell them everything's gonna be okay in a COVID-friendly way. Wear your proper PPE, and everything gonna be okay. We gotta continue to fight. And y'all, there's gonna be a day that this shit is gonna be behind us and we're gonna be like, wow, I don't know. But y'all, I'm peacing out. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.